Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last year's national champions, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buffaloes will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nebraska's offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Reads it, fires complete. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. The Cornhuskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snags it over the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man across the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Unloads quickly. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, Dave. Fires the pass, intercepted.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pickup. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Arizona State is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Sun Devil Stadium, but despite the forks up right now, this one is tight. They're up by 7 over Clemson. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Turning it on. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now on the option. The pitch. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. The Huskers will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Look out, he's got room. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's the shuffle pass, it's complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pulls it in down the middle. Touchdown, Bucks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. His drive will open from the 15. The give to the tailback. Open space at the 25. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throwback to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
Takes the easy one to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a strike. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Cornhuskers are flying down the field. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Got his man in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
And the Buffaloes will have it first and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a space. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Buffaloes trying to cash it in on first and goal. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quickly to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It'll be a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. This time he's got his man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He finds a soft spot in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown, Colorado! better execution. That is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Huskers want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Looking to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And first down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Huskers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They think there's room to run to the right here. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, what a cut! Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Bucks! He got a step and just dusted the field. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over TCU. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Got his man to the left. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
15. And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Huskers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off play action on first down. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll go to the air on third and short. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Nebraska, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. So now it's second and long. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Back to pass on second down. Complete to the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long cup. Touchdown, Bucks! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The Huskers with the 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
2nd down, he'll throw it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Good enough for a first down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out. It's Presley. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Jones wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Slam down again, and they tried to just grind out this first down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
And the returner will be knocked down. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Makes the catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. There he goes. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.